Welcome to Beyond Crafterdom, where today we will watch a death race for some of the last crafting supplies left in the Wasteland. First one to the dollar store wins. Let's meet our sacrifices. First up is Thor Breaks in his monster truck Big Crunch. What, did he name that thing after a breakfast cereal? Next up is Nick of CC Minis, who's looking hot, and I mean that in a purely platonic way, in his hot ride called Fire Truck. And the Belgian Banshee is back. It's Gerd of Dark Matter Workshop. Gerd has a whole swarm of cars coming for you. Tinu of Craftiverse is piloting the war rig Shite Rider. All of his weapon systems are controlled by Windows Vista. BillMakingStuff is apparently giving bus tours of the Wasteland now in his double-decker death machine, Red Rooter. I don't even know what to say about this guy. Does he even know this is a race? This is Buzzsaw Boylai and his vehicle Street Reaper. Good luck, fish, you're gonna need it. Uh-oh, here comes the boss. The ultimate craft warrior, the Ayatollah of Crapola. The man with the best crafting tips in the apocalypse, Craftsman.
Contender, welcome to Beyond Crafterdom. This is a race to the finish. Alright. The victorious one will receive a coupon to the dollar store and also some Mod Pie. Alright.
So, I guess you're wondering to yourself, hey Tinu, how did you get yourself into this mess? Now hold on a second, the style and the tone are completely wrong for the intro to a Wasteland video. Let's try that again. Today, we'll be building a Gaslands vehicle and doing a lot of other fun things too. This video is in collaboration with 5 other creators: Nick of CC Minis, Boylai Hobby Time, BillMakingStuff, Dark Matter Workshop, and Norb Makes. They will all be customizing vehicles for Craftsman's Death Race to the dollar store. And if you want to find out who wins the race, then stick around till the end of the video. Okay, what we're building today will be a war rig. I call this guy Shite Rider.
This will be a death machine that will make our enemies incontinent. And we're gonna combine these 2 vehicles to make this monstrosity.
That's right, Daddy. We're gonna start by drilling through the rivets so that we can take these vehicles apart. And I'm gonna cut right along this line. And this is how they'll connect together, and then this truck will be able to pull this trailer. Tinu, you blowing up the war rig before we've even entered into battle. To make an omelet, you gotta break eggs. Tinu, you know that food is scarce in the Wasteland, so let's cut out the omelet talk. No more. Okay, then we'll talk about paint stripping, which is what I've applied to this thing so that I can get all of the paint off. Shiny and chrome, look at that. What are you doing, Tinu? You're ruining it. Hold your horses, it's gonna look good. I just told you not to talk about food. Ew, we're not eating horses. Oh, don't pretend that you're all high and mighty. You know you'd eat a horse burger right about now. Maybe. I'd kill a man for a fig Newton. In fact, I did, but I'm still pretty hungry. Yeah, let's not talk about that. I'm still having trouble sleeping. So I rolled up some balls of Sculpey, and now I'm crimping a little bit of wire. This is some really small gauge wire. It's 20 gauge. And I'm making these death balls. Yes, this is one of my favorite weapons on our war rig. Yeah, it really discourages tailgating. Apparently you painted the trailer when I wasn't looking. Yeah, I did most of that off camera. And here I've got some little polystyrene sheets that I've cut. And I'm hammering some holes in them to look like rivets.
This is gonna be protection for my back wheels. See that? Makes it harder to shoot a crossbow into the tires.
I can only pray that someone tries.
So I'm gonna saw off the back part of this tanker, and this is gonna house a secret weapon on this vehicle.
Tinu, there's no room in that thing.
Yeah, let's fix that.
Hey, watch the paint job.
Yeah, not my best moment. Good chance we're making a post-apocalyptic vehicle and we don't have to worry about insurance costs.
Not having to pay those vultures in the insurance industry is one of the major fringe benefits of civilization collapsing.
True. Now this part that I'm gluing on right now is the supports for the death ball, which will be attached via a chain. And I'm kind of painting this with a rust-like color. And the same thing for the death ball.
Which are gonna hang from these metal beams. Man, I feel sorry if anyone who tries sneaking up on us, cause when one of these bad boys comes bouncing across the sand into your windshield, tends to cut your Sunday drive early.
Indeed. So I'm just attaching these with a little super glue and baking soda. Brush that off, keep things clean. And snip it up. Let's glue the body back together.
Now before you throw in your leather and your animal skins and jump in your car to try to take us over, you might want to be aware that we have a little thing called a tank gun.
This is some binder clips that are used for paper, and this is gonna house our missile system. Now I put a little bit of epoxy sculpt on the back and a little bit of super glue to tack it on there, and then I'll let it dry overnight so it's really, really strong. Missile system.
What are these toothpicks for?
And that's gonna be the missiles.
Well, that's not gonna be a very big explosion.
It's all relative to scale, Dad.
If you say so.
I've attached the part that we cut off of the 18-wheeler with epoxy sculpt to the main truck body. And now I'm just adding some details to the missiles.
Boy, the other crafters are gonna be shaking in their boots when we pull up in this thing.
We'll see. They're all cold-blooded crafters, that lot.
Huh. I love the smell of chili con carnage in the morning. Now, I know a thing or two about psychological warfare because I've been waging it on my friends and family for most of my life. But what you want to do is make something so scary that they stop and think to themselves, maybe we should pick an easier target like the elderly.
Yeah, hopefully instead of trying to kill us, they re-examine their life choices. So what this is basically a door with a skull head, and it opens and closes to reveal a secret weapon that's gonna be in our truck.
I like the way you made that hinge with that little bit of tubing and some wire.
Thank you, Daddy.
Now, if they pull up behind us and see teeth like that on the back of a truck and they still want to mess with us, then they just plain brain dead, because nothing in nature has teeth like that that has good intentions.
Except maybe for a dog.
Tinu, the last dog we ran into was a feral poodle with a mohawk, and that thing was regurgitated straight out of the mouth of hell. I am gravely disappointed that you haven't subscribed to this channel yet.
No! Don't do it! It's just crappy videos over.
Don't listen to that guy, he's not even wearing a mask. Do yourself a favor, subscribe. Do it.
Oh, come on, you stupid thing.
What's wrong now?
The only operating system I could salvage out here was Windows Vista, and it's not working right.
You just have to teach it who's boss, like this.
Come on, you stupid thing.
Hello, my name is Vista. This is a weapons overview of the Shite Rider. The rear tanker carries 4,500 gallons of gasoline and 2,500 gallons of water. 4 computer-guided Hellfire missiles, an M1 Abrams tank cannon. Boom, boom, boom. A gun platform designed for a sniper to pick off miscreants attacking from a blind spot. Electrify grating to dissuade anyone from jumping onto the back of the tanker. Infiltrators, even if they know Kung Fu will taste my wrath. Human living quarters are housed here so that humans can relax and watch stupid movies that destroy their brain cells. And finally, as a last resort, we have a top secret weapon. I don't feel so good. Please kill me.
Stupid Windows Vista.
Tinu, you better get that thing working because I'm making it my mission in life to take out that despicable war boy, BillMakingStuff.
What's your beef with Bill?
I don't trust the British
Wait, what? Why?
because they all drink tea.
Dad, I drink tea.
And you have no idea how much danger you're in right now. You wouldn't happen to be hiding a fig Newton on you.
I'm gonna get back to working on the computer.
Remember, boy, I got my eyes on you.
I should be singular, not plural. You've got your eye on me. One.
Wow, you really know how to hurt a man's feelings.
Your father is an oversized buffoon with below average IQ and halitosis.
Hey, Dad, the computer's working just fine now.
I'm not talking to you.
This material is called buckram, and it's a stiff sort of screen-like fabric that will make a nice grating for the top of the tanker. It also makes a really cool grill to protect the windshield. And I'm just adding a little bit of detailed painting here, oil spills and whatnot. Dear Mama, the gasoline wars continue to rage on with nary an end in sight. These few words that I write to you cannot convey how much I miss being back home. Food is scarce out here in the wasteland, and that makes Papa irritable. I mean, even more irritable than he already is, if you can imagine that. We've made a few new friends called the Dogs of War, but they all sped off into the desert chasing after a truck full of gasoline. It was sort of like a Mardi Gras parade with all the leather costumes, excessive shouting, and violence. Now, it breaks my heart to say this, Mama, but our new friends all met their maker on that excursion. I can only pray that at this moment they are up in Valhalla filling their tanks with premium gasoline. That thought helps me sleep better at night. And Mama, you'll never guess who else we met out here. Charlize Theron. Can you believe that? Of course, Papa managed to upset her in just under 2 minutes, and she gave him quite a walloping right here on the desert sands. She even made him eat a little of it. Well, I've got to go now, Mama. It's time for crossbow practice. Just know that you're in both of our hearts, and we hope to get back to you as soon as we can. Your ever-loving son, Thaddeus Newbaum Dufresne. Tina. So I took a picture hanging hook and heated it up to give it a nice grungy texture. And this is going to be the sniper's nest to protect our blind spots on the war rig. And if any foolish war boys try to get in front of us or block our path, they'll be in for a rude awakening. I took a little bit of cosplay, sculpted it up, baked it in order to try to combine the look of these two animals.
Boy, I wish I had one of these when there was still such a thing as a rush hour.
One of my biggest inspirations and go-to for technical know-how on Gasland's vehicles comes from Ben of BP Custom Creations. If you're into Gaslands, you should go and check out his channel. It's really cool. Let's dust up the vehicle with a little bit of pigment powder, and that's gonna be pretty much a wrap for this war rig. Oh yeah, if you like this channel and want to support it, consider joining us on Patreon. We have some fun there. Okay, really quickly before I show the animation death race to the dollar store, I wanted to thank all of the creators in this collaboration. BillMakingStuff, Boylai Hobby Time, Nick of CC Minis, Norm Makes, and Gert of Dark Matter Workshop. They all made some fantastic vehicles and you should go check out their videos. The link to these videos is in the description and there's also a playlist on my channel. I also want to thank Derek Franco for doing the wonderful illustrations on Letters from the Wasteland. And one more shout out to my boy Nick at CC Minis, because we worked together in a true collaboration on this animation that you're about to see. Let's go.
Welcome to Beyond Crafterdome.
Hold on, we've seen all this already. Come on. There we go. All right.
Contestant, start your engines. Like that. The race will begin in 3, 2, 1.
And they're off! It looks like Norm Makes and BillMakingStuff both have their eye on the leader, Gert. Don't count out CC Minis or T2 of Craftiverse.
I'm launching the secret weapon.
No, Daddy, hold your horses.
And not surprising anyone, Boylai in last place. Look at him go, that's what speed looks like. Gert still has a commanding lead of first place. Come on, Boylai, you can do it, champ. Oh, look out, looks like Norb is making a power grab for Gert.
Say hello to my little friend.
Whoa, he smushed one of Gert's cars, but he's out of control. It's safe to say Norm Makes is out of the race.
All right, Windows Vista, let's rain down some fire.
Printer not detected.
Printer, work, you stupid thing.
Help, I'm being assaulted.
Here comes CC Minis.
Let's go.
Take that, Gert.
And Gert's second car is out the race.
You just got roasted.
Don't count out Red Rooter.
Nick, it's Bill.
Oh, no. Oh, God, no.
Bill's shooting stuff is raining down fire. Watch out, Nick.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, broadside.
Oh, he was a nice guy, Ben.
Gert still in the lead.
It's the German.
Watch out, Gert.
Hello, German. Guten Tag.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Whoa, Gert has crashed and Bill has stalled.
Oh, Up 30 gears, what's going on?
It's Tinu.
Adios, Bill, losing stuff.
Death Ball.
Tinu!
Tinu has taken the lead. Bill's back in action.
I'm coming, Tinu.
Oh, should have been nicer.
Let me at him.
Go, Daddy, go!
Secret weapon alert.
Oh, what a day, what a lovely day.
Time to catch your bus!
Hey, Bill, they're serving sloppy joes today in Valhalla. Let's go grab a table.
Oh, I hope they're okay.
Hey, I'm alive. I always knew I was indestructible. Ah!
Daddy.
And we have a clear winner with Tinu of Craftiverse. Wait, why is he stopping?
Okay, Windows Vista, let's get some revenge.
Weapons system online.
Kill that fish. Fire.
Target acquired. Destroy Shite Rider.
Wait, what? No. Abort, abort, abort.
Sweet darkness, take away the pain. Sweet darkness, take away the pain.
Well, we have a new winner. Boy Lie Hobby Time. He's gonna be taking home that Mod Podge as he slowly meanders his way to the finish line. If you need to take a bathroom break, I suggest now it's a good time because this is taking a while. Hold on, Boy Lie has finally crossed the finish line and is entering the dollar store. Take a good look around, fish, at your wonderful prizes.
Hello, hello, hello.
That's what that button does. My bad.